Oh, not again.
Let's play a game. You have 5 minutes to escape before the explosion.
Your mom tied better knots last night.
Do not speak of Mama J.
That was pretty easy.
That knife won't cut the chain around your legs. Good luck getting out of this room. That's armored steel. What the? Where was that? You only have 1 minute to get out of the building before you die. What the heck is this?
This is America.
It's not Gauge Slug!
Welcome to Demolition Ranch. Today, we're gonna do a video that you guys have been asking us to do forever. So this is a non-Newtonian fluid, and everybody calls it Oobleck. It's basically cornstarch and water. But what's interesting, right? I mean, if you look at it like this, it looks just like milk. It looks like I'm stirring a little bowl for my cat. Just looks very liquidy, very milky. But what's weird is it also has a lot of properties of a solid. So when I go really fast in it, it starts getting hard. So for instance, if I punch it, nothing splashes out. So weird, because when I hit it hard, it acts like a solid and totally absorbs my punch. So the reason everybody's wanted us to do this for a really long time is they want to know, is Oobleck bulletproof? Because a bullet is going in super fast, which means when it hits this, it's going to act like a solid. And so they're wondering, could you make like armor out of it? You have a very thin layer of Oobleck here, so it's very flexible because it acts like a liquid when you're moving slow. But if a bullet came in, would it stop a bullet? We're here to find out today, just for you, Demolition.
Hey buddy, what's going on? Are you okay?
I don't know, man. I just haven't been feeling very safe lately, and the only way I can take the edge off is sitting in here with all these guns.
Look, I get it. It's a scary world out there, but have you thought about trying our award-winning security system?
Really?
It's called Simply Safe. Let's check it out together.
Done. Hi, is this the gun store? Hey, I actually need to sell some guns. All of them. Don't need you anymore. Get the rest. Oh! Yeet!
This episode is sponsored by Simply Safe. Simply Safe is whole home protection that's affordable, easy to use, and it doesn't have any contracts or hidden fees. If you want to protect your home from bad guys, Simply Safe is having their best deals of the year right now, and you can get early access to the Black Friday deals and get 50% off their award-winning home security. Simply Safe allows you to customize the system to your home, and it is delivered straight to your door where you have easy access to it on an app on your phone. They offer sensors to cover every window and door, plus lots of other features like smoke detectors, water sensors, doorbell cameras, and HD cameras for indoors and outdoors, and smart door locks. With Simply Safe, your house is professionally monitored 24/7. Their always on team is always ready to alert the authorities in case of emergency. It's easy to spend too much money with home security, but with Simply Safe, it starts as low as 50 cents per day. Simply Safe has come out with a new wireless outdoor security camera with a 140-degree field of view that allows you to watch over your entire outdoor space in 1080p HD resolution, 8x zoom option, and a built-in spotlight with color night vision. Thank you to Simply Safe for sponsoring this episode of Demolition Ranch.
Hello, I'm Dr. Matt. Welcome to my laboratory. Today we have Oobleck, and so we put it in these buckets. These buckets are thin plastic, so you will get a little extra stopping power from thin plastic, but bullets will zip right through these. I bet a 9mm would go through every one of these buckets if they were empty. But if you'll look right here, you can see they're all full of liquidy Oobleck. I mean, they're very liquidy. If you do this, it will okay, there's some plastic chunks when we drilled out the plastic too, but they're full of Oobleck. So my plan is to shoot them with increasingly larger calibers every time and see if it stops. It should act just like the punch, where I could easily push my fingers down into it and it was just like a liquid, but when I punched, I couldn't reach the bottom of that bowl. It totally stopped me. Will that work with bullets? There's only one way to know. We're gonna start first with a .22 long rifle out of this Ruger, and see. Place your bet. This is a good one to bet on because I have no idea. You guys don't know. I think a 22 will not make it through that first plastic jug. What do you guys think? See if I win this bet. That's our hit. You can see it leaking out right there. But did it go through? Whoa, it tried. Look how close it was. Crazy. So it did not go through, but it was very close. We're gonna step it up now to a real caliber and see if we can make it all the way through at least one jug. 9mm out of the Maxim 9. Everything is so dirty already just from me touching it with this stuff on my hands, this white powder. So we're gonna shoot this 9mm at it. I'm going to predict that a 9mm will go through 2 and stop in the 3rd. Let me know what you guys think. There's our hit right there, and it just, nothing splashed out, it just starts dribbling out. It did go through. We have a hole right there, also dribbling, a hole right here, also dribbling, and did not come out of the second. Wow, that's crazy. So there's a bulge there where it hit the back, but did not go through. So we stopped the 9mm in about 6 inches of oobleck. Okay, well, guess we should hit it with something harder. We haven't moved this front one yet. Even with 2 holes in one side and 1 hole in the back side, the level is still right here because it's dripping out so slow because that stuff is sort of solid, sort of liquid. We're gonna shoot it now with a 45 ACP. So I think this will actually do less than the 9mm. It has more energy. It's a bigger, heavier round, but it's got bigger surface area. It's going slower. I don't know, it's gonna be interesting. This is a subsonic round just naturally. 45 ACP is subsonic. This one might be getting close to supersonic because we have a longer barrel, but overall, it's not moving nearly as fast as a 9mm. Dang it. You can see right there that it is very liquidy. Great, look at that. Look how it just flows just like a liquid. But then you punch it and it stops your hand. That is some weird stuff. Here's a hole. It's flowing out of here faster because the hole is bigger. Our 45 slug there. Looks like it did go through. Yep, we have 2 holes in this one here. Now, did it go through this one? Yes. Okay, 45 went into our 3rd one and stopped on the back of the 3rd. You can see that bulge right there. I'm a little surprised. Thought it was gonna go less, but maybe just the heavier energy will carry it further. Let's try one more smaller, faster round first before we do anything else. I think this bucket's almost done. I'm gonna shoot low on this bucket. 357 Magnum. Now, this is testing to see the theory. Maybe speed is actually detrimental. Maybe you want it to be slower so that it acts more like a liquid and you can get through it. Whereas the really fast ones acts more like a solid and you can't get through. So 357 Magnum is the fastest round we have shot so far. So maybe that means it's not gonna go very deep at all. I'm gonna shoot low on that front one and see if it stops. Jeez, that was crazy. It went through the first one. It went into the second one. Whoa, look at that. It came through the second one and plugged the hole with the bullet. So that actually did really close to what a 9mm did though. But a 45 ACP, which is going much slower, still made it further. Normally in these tests, the faster rounds go further. They're better at penetrating armor, they're better at getting through Kevlar, but they're not better at getting through Oobleck, which is very interesting. All right, we're gonna put that up in the storefront of Bunker Branding. If anybody wants this, come buy something, you can have it for free. 12 gauge slug, a 1 ounce slug, high brass round. This is big. The diameter is huge. It's bigger than a 50 cal, really fat, and it means it's going to smack that. and it's going pretty fast. I think this is not going to penetrate very hard at all, even though this is the most powerful round we have shot so far. Everything we've seen so far shows that it should carry on, but I know how slugs usually react. Like, slugs don't make it through Kevlar. Slugs don't make it through armor because they're so fat. This one might surprise us though. All right, 1 ounce slug going straight through our oobleck. Jeez. That threw some oobleck back at us. Holy cow! That's number 1. Whoa. That's our hole right there. Went in, actually busted this. Look at that. It ripped this plastic here because of all that energy expanding, and then caught it right there. Nothing came out. Has a giant bulge in the backside, just the way I like it, and nothing made it through. So we did not go into the second one. Crazy. So that's even different. Like, the fast ones stop, but also the big fat one. I don't know. Oobleck makes 0 sense to, and I'm a scientist. You can tell by the lab coat. And I don't even understand this guy's black magic. Next up, we're gonna shoot a sort of rifle slash SBR. This is a 300 Blackout, and you can see those 2 rounds are a little different. One is a subsonic. The first one we're shooting is subsonic. The second one is supersonic. Subsonic means slower than the speed of sound, so it's good for silence guns like this. Supersonic is faster than the speed of sound. So one's going much faster, so we'll shoot the slow one first, and then we'll shoot the fast one, and this should be a really good comparison with a same diameter bullet, but one's going much faster, and see what happens. So, subsonic first. I think I actually hit right down in here. Where did it go? Oh yeah, so there it's coming through here. That's our 300 right there. So I went through the same hole there, but not worried about that. 2 came out, into 3, out of 3, into 4, out of 4, into 5. We're in uncharted territory here. Out of 5, holy cow, into 6. What the? Out of 6, into 7, right here it's leaking. Out of 7, into 8. I think that's it. So we have an entry into 8 right there. No exit, no dent, no nothing. Holy cow. Okay, so subsonic 300 kind of makes sense because it has small diameter and is not going so fast that it makes it super solid like, so it can go the furthest. So to test this theory, now we will shoot a supersonic 300 Blackout, and it should go less than 8 if our theory is correct, which is really weird. Supersonic coming in hot. I'm gonna go on the right side. Much louder. And already see coming out second right there, going into third right here, coming out third, going into the fourth over there. Set these up so we can save some of this. Going into the fourth, coming out of the fourth here, into the fifth. Okay, man, 300 is just the way to go. That's it though. So it went into the fifth right here. Looks like it bulged right here. Nothing came out though. This is all dried from earlier. So subsonic stopped in the 8th, supersonic stopped in the 5th. Now, that is really weird. There's only one thing left to do, and that's to get something both bigger and faster. This is just super weird. I was just watching all this run off. If this was just liquid, it would just pour off the table, but it's doing it super slow. But it's flowing, but if you touch it really fast, it all turns to a solid and like peels up, and then it just totally melts again. And then melts. How weird is that? And then melts. This is just scientist Matt checking in and tell you this is some strange stuff. Checking back in. More science stuff just happened. I was just looking at it and like, it's just weird that I can't splash it. I mean, it's a liquid. Like, look at this. It's liquidy. But I can't splash it. How can you not splash this? But you pick it up and it just melts. Anyway, we got the 50 cal ready. 50 BMG, it's a big boy. Now, this one I really want you guys to put your money where your mouth is. Bet what we're gonna do here. We have 15 totally full containers full of Oobleck. This Barrett shoots a big round and it's gonna go hard, but I think, I'm gonna say it's gonna stop in the 10th one. I don't think it's going all the way through. So anyway, pause this video, put your comments down below. I'll wait. I hope you did it. You should have done it by now. 50 BMG. Going hot. Oh man, this is gonna be good. That first one got out of there. All right, let's go see what we got. There's your first one. It went through the first one. Who would have known? Through the second one, came out. Third one, came out. Fourth one, came out. Fifth one, came out. Sixth one. That must be it there. Yep. Seventh one, 8th, 9th. Dude, that's it. That's our 50 cal hole right there. Going into the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9th bucket. You can see it leaking. There's a big hole there. Came out of this, cracked all that, went in there, and then hit right there. You can see a slight bulge right there. Stopped in the night. So super weird because our 300 Blackout Subsonic, which is a slow-moving 300 Blackout, stopped in the 8th, and our 50 BMG, which was very supersonic and huge, only went like 3 inches further than it. Went through one more bucket and stopped. That's science for you guys. You guys who are not scientists like me won't understand it. I totally understand everything about this because I'm a scientist. We just dumped it all out. All the buckets, we dumped it out. And you can see this river flowing right here. I mean, just like liquid. So what I'm gonna do actually now, I'm gonna drive across it in a golf cart to see if any splashes. Because if this was a liquid, it would splash. Oh, it did kind of, I guess it didn't really splash, it just kind of stuck to the tires. Yeah, it's picking it up. It's not really splashing. I had an idea, guys. What if we got like a 55-gallon drum, filled it full of Oobleck, and shot it with the tank? Nah, just spitballing here. Let me know if that's something you guys might want to see in the comments below. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode of DemolitionRanch. I love you! And I'll see you next time. Contact line! It's quite simple. There's only one rule in the demolition. You don't tell Mayor.